أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد سيدنا الأولين مدد يا رسول مدد يا سادات أصحاب مدد يا مشايخ دستور وما شاء الله فازت أسعد محمد الخير مدد طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجمعية. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فاستقم كما أمرت ومن تاب معك ولا تطغوا. Sadakallahu azim. Allah Azze ve Celle buyuruyor. İstikamet üzerine olun. Peygamber Efendimiz sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem
Allah Almighty commands, be on the straight way, remain on course, as you are commanded.
bu ayet diyor beni sakalıma ağarttı diyor Şeyyebet Nehud.
When this holy verse was revealed, our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said that this verse made my beard to become white.
Suret Hud diyor. Bu ayet için büyük bir ayettir.
This verse is a great verse.
Onu istikamet üzerine olmak büyük bir şeydir. Ona
To remain on the right course, to be on track, is a major thing to accomplish.
Allah Azze ve Celle'nin emridir.
And it is Allah Almighty's command to not stray, but remain on track, on the right course.
İstikamet nedir? Doğru gitmek.
What does it mean to remain on the right course? It means to follow the right way, straightforwardly.
Yalan dolan, eğri büğrü
It means to not lie. It means to not get crooked.
gitmek değil.
It means to follow a straight path without deviating.
Dost doğru gideceksin. Allah
To be on course means to follow the right way without any deviations, but remaining on track.
emrettiği, Allah Azze ve Celle'nin emrettiği gibi
To remain on course means to follow the right path straightforwardly, as Allah Almighty commanded.
gideceksin. Onu yaparsan sana korku yok.
If you follow Allah Almighty's way without deviating, then there's no fear for you.
Bir hüzün yok.
You will not be sad.
Yok. O yoldan çıkıp da oraya buraya ters istikamet
However, if you get off track, if you go here and there, if you follow wrong directions,
onu arkaya sağa sola
if you go left and right, up and down,
aşağı yukarı öyle yaparsan
if you change your ways,
bir yere gidemezsin.
then you will reach nowhere.
Gitmedikten madem başına her türlü iş gelebilir.
Moreover, you will experience all kinds of troubles.
Onun için istikamet zordur ama
Therefore, it is important, but of course it's difficult to remain on track and to remain on course and follow the way of Allah Almighty straightforwardly.
mühimdir.
But it is important.
O istikamette olan insan kimseden korkmaz.
The one who is on track, following the way of Allah Almighty, is not afraid of anyone.
Kimseye mahcup olmaz.
The one who is on track, following the way of Allah Almighty, is not embarrassed by anyone.
Kimseye boyun eğmez.
Does not bow down to any person.
Onun için Allah Azze ve Celle'nin emri, bütün emirleri bize faydadır.
This command of Allah Almighty is of great benefit, like every single command of Allah Almighty is for our benefit.
Bu emirde büyük emirlerden biri
This command of Allah Almighty is one of His great major commands,
istikamet üzerine.
and this command tells us and instructs us to be on track in following the way of Allah Almighty without any deviation.
Çünkü nefis insanı yoldan çıkarır, istikametten çıkarır.
The ego will try to make you go astray, get off track, and to deviate from the straight way.
Kendine maskara yapar, her türlü şey yapar.
Your ego will try to make a fool of you, and will undertake anything to make you go off track.
Için istikamette olan insan herkesten emindir.
But the one who remains on track is the one who is safe and secure regardless of anyone and anything.
Kimseye borçlu değildir.
The one who remains on track and remains on course, does not owe anything to anyone,
Kimseye bir şeysi yok, yani eyvallahı yok.
and the one who remains on track is not bound to anyone.
Onlar yolumuz, yolla insan Peygamber Efendimiz yoludur.
This way is the way of Allah Almighty. It is the way as shown by our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him.
O yolda istikamet üzerine gitmek.
And this is what we have been instructed to, is to follow the way of Allah Almighty straightforwardly, without any deviations, without getting off track, but remaining on course.
Tarikat zaten demek yol demektir. O yolu sağa sola gitmeden
And Tariqah, which means way, shows us the way to remain on course without going right or left and without any deviation.
hayatının sonuna kadar zaten hayat
And we must follow this way without any deviation up until the end of our lives.
Ne kadar 1000 sene bile yaşasan gene şey yapar.
And life is going to end. Life in this world is short, even if you live for 1,000 years.
Onun için o yolda ayrılmadıktan sonra başını ağrıtmasın.
And if you remain on course without any deviations, you will not have any headaches throughout your life.
Kimseye de kimseden korkmasın.
And you will not be afraid of anyone.
Kim korkan insan hain insandır.
The one who is afraid of someone is a person who is a traitor.
İnsan hain olmadıktan sonra korkusu olmaz.
If someone is not a traitor, he is not afraid of anyone.
Gizli saklı şeyler olunca o vakit insanlar
The one who is afraid of someone is one who does hidden things or has a hidden agenda.
korkar, acaba bu şeyler çıkıp da başımıza bir şey gelir mi diye.
And those who do those kinds of hidden things, they are afraid of being exposed.
Düşünür. Yok, istikamet olduktan sonra kendini iyi bildin mi?
But if you remain on course, if you do not deviate from the right track, if you know who you are and there's nothing hidden or secret about you,
Kimseye şey yapmamasın. Kimseden korkmasın.
then you will not be afraid of anyone,
Kimseden utanmasın.
and you will not feel embarrassed in front of anyone,
Sıkılmasın.
and you will not feel distress in the face of anyone.
Allah Azze ve Celle'nin beraber olan daima ferahtır.
The one who is with Allah Almighty is always in a state of being relieved and refreshed.
Daima bütün dünya yıkılsa onun kalbi huzurdadır.
Even if the entire world collapsed, the one who is with Allah Almighty will always experience that peace within his heart.
İçindedir. Çünkü dünya zaten 5 para etmeyen
This world is not worth 5 pennies,
yerdir. Adı üstünde dünya demek aşağılık demektir.
and this world, dunya, as its name says, is just a lower place.
Onun için de üzülmez.
And the one who is with Allah Almighty is not saddened for the sake of this world.
Allah'la beraber olan daima ferahtır.
The one who is with Allah Almighty always rejoices.
Ama sıkıntısı yok,
The one who is with Allah Almighty does not experience any distress.
korkusu yok.
And the one who is with Allah Almighty has no fears.
Allah bizi muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us,
İstikametten ayrılmayalım
and may we remain on course without any deviation.
inşallah. Amin Allah. Tevfik. El Fatiha.